life's a bitch. There's a lot of things that happen to you or happen around you. Stuff that's in your circumstances, stuff that's out of your circumstances. But there are things that you can't avoid. And so when that happens, these emotions can really trigger a lot of things. They can, like I said, go back to us before with us being our biggest enemy, right? They can really hinder us. They could hold us down. So if you're feeling sad or if you're feeling angry or down, the biggest thing you can do, and the first thing is figure out why. Like, is it personal reasons? Is it health? Like with me, right, a lot of times it's just pain related. Got up at 1 a.m. this morning, after sleeping for about an hour. So, all right, my emotions are going to have to be in check that day or today. Because I'm going to be a little snippy because I didn't get sleep. All right, so you got to figure out like what's causing you to be sad. If it's something in your business, right? Are you feeling sad or feeling down because your business isn't doing what you thought it would? And then if that's the case, then is it your expectations or your timeline? Right? There's a lot of times that we put pressure on ourselves and we forget how much time we actually have. Right? We're going through the motions and we get trapped in it, but we know that, we can get it done, right? It's just this stuff holding us back a little bit. But figuring out what your triggers are, what's causing you to feel that way is very powerful. I think both good and bad. And we talked about that at the Achiever event. You have triggers that are very bad, right? Noise, right? Noise is one for me. If I'm sitting here doing this call and they're supposed to be replacing a sidewalk right outside my window any day now. So if it was right now, right, that would get me upset. I'd have to control my emotions a little bit. I used to really have to control them, right? Like, or if rush hour, you're driving and someone cuts you off, right? That's a trigger. That's a bad trigger. Okay? If it could be a person, it could be a business partner, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. All right, something, if you dread talking to someone or dreading doing something or dealing with something, right? That's a trigger. Figuring out what that trigger is. And then, like I said, figuring out the good triggers. Is it music? Is it watching cat videos on YouTube? Whatever it can be, right? You have a trigger over there when you are feeling down. Hey, go over there and pick a trigger off that list and put yourself in a positive state. All right, so when you feel those emotions coming on, put on your favorite song. Go dance around. All right, go for a walk. If that clears your mind. If you're into working out and going to the gym and throwing weights around, that gets you in a better mindset, then go do that. But make a list of that. There were 3 things that one guy shared that he does every day. And one's not every day, but we'll say like 2.5, okay? That helps with this stuff. One is write a gratitude journal. Like, start that. Go get a notebook, and every day write 10 things that you're grateful for. And don't write the same stuff every day. Right? So be thankful for the cup of coffee you're having. Be thankful for the sun shining. Be thankful for a candle that's smelling your office nice. Be thankful for your wife, your husband, your kids. Right? So be thankful. Like, write that down. Because when you get in a gratitude state, it's hard to be feeling down. And we all have these feelings and we all feel down a lot. Right? But when you can look back and say, all right, I have all this stuff to be grateful for, that'll change your outlook quick. Another one is writing down a brag book. Now, this one's not done every day, because sometimes it's a little bit harder, but as much as you can. Anything you do well or did well, or anytime you've helped somebody, or anything that you just need to brag about, right? Write that down. And that's why we do the threads on Fridays, right? You see the momentum you're getting. So it's not just for, you to post in there and to create content in the Facebook group or anything like that. Let's say, hey, I'm doing a good job, right? And that's going to keep you going week after week. Because when you do feel down, you can go back in the group and look at all the threads you did, right? And see all the victories you've had. And see how far you've actually come. So start that brag book. And another one that I've started doing since the event, and I've done it before and got out of it, and I know it helps really good, but it's writing your intentions down for the day. All right, so take out your notebook every day and say, I'm going to be focused 100% today. I intend to be a better father, a better husband, a better wife, a better mother, better business partner, whatever it is, but write your intentions down. When you write it down, you're more than likely to, to actually accomplish it. So every day, write your intentions down for the day. Write that your intention is to keep your emotions in check, to, have a positive outlook on everything. All right, set reminders on your phone to just stop and take deep breaths. And I've talked about it before, but meditating, right? If you're feeling down, you're feeling these, all these emotions, meditating works. It really does. And it's not that, woo-woo stuff where you're sitting there cross-legged, palms up, chanting. Going for a walk is meditation. And getting a coloring book and just coloring is meditation. Keeping your mind focused on something, right? And clearing your mind completely, that is what meditation is all about. So there's a lot of different things you can do. I have an acupressure mat that I'll lay on sometimes and just lay there. All right, there's different, guided meditations you can do. There's all kinds of apps that kind of turn them into games. But really taking the time out and just, focusing on your breath will really help keep those emotions in check. Because I've had it, with the pain where emotions have been all over the place. When you're in pain, you say and do things that you normally wouldn't do. So, I would say meditation's probably been one of the biggest things that's helped me overcome all that with that. So,